Peace and blessings, everyone. I'm coming to you live first time. Divine has put this in my heart to start this. I just want to be able to come to everyone and know that I have a message to give from Divine. And when I say divine, yes, I mean Father, Mother, God, because God has no sex. Um, want to give you a little background of what's going on with me and why I'm coming to you the way I'm coming to you. So I have now, since last year of October, began my awakening. And some may be like, well, what is an awakening? You know how your friends normally will come to you and be like, yo, I'm woke? It's something to say it's like that. But the only difference is it's an eternal, it's a spiritual awakening. And it is something that I've never felt before in my life. And I'm so blessed and so glad that I have. It's been a journey, let's just say. Not one that anyone can think someone would want. I can say it like that. You wouldn't want to go through some things, but let's just say I've been through a lot, and it's all within a small amount of time. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth going through this journey because I have seen things, felt things that I never thought I would feel before, and it is leading me to have the best possible life ever. And for me to say this in the beginning, you know it's got to be something to it. So, with that said, let's dive right into it. First, before we dive into it, I do want to give a small prayer so that this session is blessed. So, if you want, you can bow your head, close your eyes, whatever you want to do. But knowing you probably still be watching. But anyway, Father, Mother God, I come to you in this session. I'm asking that you give an open mind, an open heart, an open spirit to the words that I'm giving today. Anything that someone out there is watching, I hope that they receive and plant the seed within their heart, within their spirit, for it to grow, for it to manifest into something beautiful. I'm hoping that the words and things that I bring to you help you in your journey as you look for some kind of information or some formal way to connect or to relate to what it is I am going to say. Amen. May not be the best. Like I said, this is my first one, and I'm not usually comfortable being in front of a camera and talking like this, but time goes on and it will, I guess, get better. It will be more. Anyway, enough said, enough words. Let me get to it. Yesterday, and it's actually been since Friday, July 26th. Of course, I've been going through my journey, but I had a really big tower moment. And when I'm sorry for me going and clearing things, I just want to be sure. And the tower moment that I had was dealing with materials, and that's my job. Finance, career, whatever way you want to label it. But it was dealing with my job. And I was actually caught up in something that I never thought I would be. And that was my boss not paying me for work that I did. And work that I did for a long time, because their issues started with financial issues started within, I think, the middle of the year, and it continued on into the following. Never thought I would be faced with that. Anytime somebody messed with my money, that's like messing with my emotions, I'm out. Like, you're not gonna pay me? I don't work for free, so I'm gone. But in this case, I didn't. And I had to question myself on why I didn't. But I never questioned myself, and that was the thing. I let it go on, and I let my bosses at my job continue to lead me astray And I just didn't question it. I was like, okay, well, they said they're going to give me this money that they owe me. And I believed them, knowing good and well they have issues sometimes paying people back their money. So I continued to work at the job. I would say a year went by. Hey, are you going to, give me the back pay that you owe me? And it's not just me. It's me and like 3 other coworkers. Yeah. We're working on it. We're talking about it. We're doing this. We're finding other options. This. Fine. You communicated that to me. Great. Then it went on to another year. Hey, are you going to pay me the back pay that you owe me? It's going to another year. Blah, 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 blah. You already have issues now. And you're kind of playing double dutch on whether or not we're going to get paid in 2 weeks. Not going to get paid. That's the way I was living my life for almost 2 years. Yeah. We're going to pay. You're going to pay the back pay. We're looking for options on, how we can get caught up on things. And we're going to give you the money and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we got you. Don't worry. Don't think we don't got you. We got you. Okay. What happens? We enter the year of 2020. Still with a question mark on payroll. Yes, I lived my life like this for a while because I thought I was listening to what Divine was saying. And Divine at that time could have been saying it. I could have had other influences. I just really didn't know and I wasn't sure. And I just could have been listening to my own mind. So I waited. I didn't do anything. I didn't make any fuss. I just knew I had my evidence of them owing me about maybe 6 months of back pay. Going on 2 years. So, when 2020 came and we got hit with this pandemic, in my wildest dreams, I didn't think, I would have issues. Okay, here's an opportunity. Not thinking anything else. All right, maybe we can work with this. Maybe we're not. People gonna lose their jobs. Maybe not. I don't know. But we all got shut down. But to my surprise, when unemployment kicked in, unemployment helped out a whole lot. It helped out more and was paying me more than what I was actually getting at my job. So I was able to take care of still stuff that I was able to take care of. I don't make buku money. I do what I gotta do. Why? Because Divine has always been there to help me and to supply all my needs, whether I knew it or not. But I've always known that. That's the key. Never me, always Divine. Long story short, things got a little hairy. And when confronted about certain situations, which I'm not going to get into, it was like, you guys are really not going to pay me my money. And I thought about this. Okay. Since you guys don't want to pay me my money, I have to find things that are going to be best for me. Speaking on Friday to my coworker said something that hit me right in my chest, right in my heart. And he said, well, since I allowed this to happen and I took part in this, the only thing I can do is work with what I got. More or less work it out. If they're going to pull my leg, I got to work with it. I'm going to pull my leg. Why? Because I allowed this to happen. I decided to stay. When he said that, that hit me in my heart. I said, because you know what? Through this whole year, and even a little bit of last year, I've been on my journey. And my journey has been spiritual, but it's been self-discovery. It has been self-fulfilling too, because I did not know, I didn't love myself the way I should have been. And this is divine showing me this. This is my feminine divine spirit. Not my masculine. My masculine, I'm good. So I think I could do touch up here and there. But I have that. I was lacking my feminine divine energy. And feminine energy that allows you to take care of yourself, that allows you to be soft with yourself, give yourself grace, love on yourself more. That's what that is. And I was lacking that. I was very harsh to myself. I would always criticize myself. I would always think people were criticizing me or watching me and just had a negative view of myself, while at the same time projecting that I'm positive about myself. I love me. And it's that I love me, but I wasn't in love with me. I don't know if that makes sense to you. But we'll continue on. And through this journey, I started seeing where I didn't love myself. I started seeing where I would allow myself to be hurt. And this is in my personal relationships. This is me not thinking I was good enough, or I should be allowed to do or receive or feel certain things. Why? Why not? Why not think you deserve that? Why not believe you deserve that? Why not know you deserve that because of who you are? And that's where the self-love come in. I wouldn't allow myself to be loved by others, to be taken care of by others, to not be hurt by others. I did not set boundaries, and boundaries show and prove a lot when you set them on how people treat you and the care that they have for you. I let them use me as a doormat where anybody and everybody can dump their shit on me. And that was how I felt personally. So when you can admit that to yourself, you can admit where you need to work on. And that was part of my job. I allowed my bosses to dump on me, to shit on me, to feel that I don't need to get money or deserve or be valued the way I put out work, the way I do work. And that's not right. So when Z said, when my friend said it was his fault, he participated in it, I had to look at that. I took that and I applied it. I said, you know what? I did play a part in this. I allowed it to happen. No more. So that Friday, when I said what I said to my bosses, I didn't allow it anymore. I stopped it. And the next day I felt great. I've been feeling great. I've been doing great. And the one thing I can honestly say is I am still on this journey and still allowing myself and correcting myself and fixing myself to just not only be loved, but to receive abundance and prosperity, the positive things. But I have to find out how I can continue that. And certain things have been calling me, certain things have been shown to me, and I gotta find a way to bring them together so I can keep it on a routine and have it be daily for me. So one of the things that I can honestly say is I've been doing affirmations, and they've been working like beyond what you can ever imagine. And it's helped reprogram my mind and my way of thinking to give myself more and more self-love, to boost my confidence, to boost my self-esteem. And I just want to say, when you start doing that for yourself, you're in the right direction, because you will reprogram your mind. You will allow yourself more love, more grace. You will value yourself. You will set up boundaries. This will make you into the best person ever to move forward in life. So I had always seen these cards around from someone I know. Her name is Royal Mystic. She's on YouTube. Check her out. Wonderful. Wonderful. And she gives affirmations all the time. And it's called Power Thought Cards. And this is by Louise K. I'm not sure if you can see it. But yes, these are affirmation cards. Very positive. There's 64 cards in the deck. And I've been pulling since Friday. And to find out the daily energies that surround me. So this week came, by the way, today's Wednesday, July 29th. And I can honestly say, yesterday I did nothing. I had every intentions. I wrote out what I wanted to do. I had every intention of doing things. It just didn't come forward. And I started to beat myself up. And again, that comes with not self-hate, but it comes with you not understanding that you're more than what you think you are. So, in that case, I beat myself up just a little bit. I was like, girl, what's wrong with you? How come you're not moving? You set goals, you had things you want to do, and you just didn't do it. So what's up? Why are you acting like that? It's not like you're not fine. It's not like financially you're not okay. You're good. You were feeling great the other couple of days. So what's up? What's going on in that mind of you? What's going inside? And I was like, it's not me being stuck. If anything, that was the breakthrough I needed on Friday. I needed to get out of that. That was negative energy. That was stagnant energy, and it's just not cool. So, I started pulling my cards for the day. And as I pulled my cards for the day, a lot of amazing things started happening. Why? Normally it's one card. But when I was shuffling, 5 cards fell out. I'm like, 5 cards? Nah, Let me just see what the 5 cards are. I was a little curious. So sure enough, I did. So from the 5 cards, these were in order. So the first one is called, I am willing to forgive. Okay? So I said, all right, cool. Let's read what that says. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. That makes sense. Gotta wonder, why would you need to forgive yourself? I was like, I had to. That was around the energy of what my friend had said. He created the problem. He participated in the problem. The problem that ultimately kept letting them shit on me. So the next one was, I am willing to forgive. The next card after that, underneath it was, I forgive myself. So it's saying I forgive those and I forgive myself. Why do you need to forgive? Because that's power. That's energy that's out there that you need to take back. You need to bring it back to your aura, back to your juju, your ashe. And when you take that back, it's almost like pieces of you coming back to yourself. You need to get it back. It's part of your power. So what this says, I forgive myself, and then as I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. Again, this goes back to self-love, self-healing, and this has been part of my journey, and I am grateful that I am actually on my way. Didn't know it, but I'm on my way now. So again, that one was, I forgive myself. The next one is, my life is a mirror. My life is a mirror. What do you mean by my life is a mirror? The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. Didn't I just say from before that I didn't, in my personal relationships, whether it be personal, professional, whichever relationships, I didn't value me. And I would do anything and everything for everybody else. Be the loyal friend, be the doer, the gooder, all that. I would do that for other people, and I could not get the same in return. So you reflect what you see about yourself. And these are the people who you surround yourself around. That's why they say, watch the company you keep. Because when you keep certain company, it's a reflection of you. My job, I kept allowing them to more or less dump on me. I had that within me. Dump on me, shit on me. Why? Because I didn't value myself. I didn't value my work or the things that I did. I didn't value it. Why didn't I value it? I don't know. We're still on this road to understanding why. But I know why. I didn't love myself fully the way I should. I didn't think in my mind I didn't have enough value to give out to people as me being one person. And I do. I'm such an asset to so many people. And I see that myself. I'm an asset to myself because I know my worth now. I know what it is and who I am. And it's amazing when you know who you are. So that's where I'm at now. Again, that was, my life is a mirror. My life works beautifully. Okay? Everything in my life works now and forevermore. I done got up out of that funky situation. And I'm not saying that's the last funky situation. I'm saying that's a good part of my funky situation because I understand my worth now. I know my worth now. And I will not allow people to use me as a doormat. I don't deserve it. I deserve way much more because I put out more than 110%. And I expect and I demand now that I get the same in return. And if you can't deal with that or you don't want to deal with it, deuces, you don't need to be in my life. Point blank, period. Rock with me, I rock with you. You don't want to rock with me, you can go kick rocks. Bye. So the last card was, I love and approve of myself. This is a beautiful card as well. And it says, I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. And that's exactly what I did on Friday. And that is exactly the steps that I needed in order to get myself out of the funk that I was in. You want to know why you're in stagnant energy or why you're stuck where you are, you need to look within. It starts and ends with you. And I understand it now. There were certain things I needed to clean up about myself, and I cleaned it up, and I'm still cleaning up so I can move forward and live my best possible life now from powers seen and unseen. And that's exactly what you need to do yourself. Nobody can make you happy in this world. If you want happiness, you have to make yourself happiness. Happiness comes in spurts. It is not a continuous thing. If you want it to be continuous, you got to make it continuous. Just the same way turmoil and destruction can be in periods or it can be for long terms. It happens because you allow it to happen. Storms don't last always, and you know that. they last for periods of time. And if you can get through the storm and you can see that rainbow at the end or the light at the tunnel, then you know you've made it. You know there was a lesson in it that you needed to learn. Now you need to understand what the lesson is. Apply it in life and move forward. That is my time. I'm sorry it took, I seem like I rambled on. Like I said, this is my first time. But affirmation cards, they work. It helps. Just for you to understand things around you. I understand why I was feeling the way I was yesterday. I get why I didn't do anything. I needed to understand to forgive myself. And once you forgive yourself, you take pieces of control back. You take your energy back to restore yourself as a whole so you can move forward. So, move forward. Live your life. Love yourself. It's the best thing you can ever do. All right. Peace and blessings. Have a good one.